This has absolutely nothing to do with the video. This has just been on here for like 12 years and it's finally time to take it off. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Now, today I have an Xbox 360. And it's pretty well known. I mean, it's a good system. Except for this one. Because it has succumbed to the cursed 3 flashing lights. That's right, it's got a red ring of death. So like all 360s, it will always go to the red light of death at one point or another. No matter how well you take care of it, it will always fail at one point or another. So, since this means general hardware failure, it could mean it's a disk drive, CPU, something, hard drive. It's actually the CPU. How do I know that? I'll show you. If you have a red ring, because this will not work if you have a not red ring, you hold down the sync button, and then you press the eject button. So you can see it has a 0. So I'll press it again. Has a 1, 0, and a 2. This means it's either a problem with the CPU, GPU, or RAM. Now, this is usually caused by what these things are known for, heat. It kind of bends the board just slightly, making the little tiny balls that hold the GPU, CPU, and RAM on, they disconnect. So what I'm going to do is I am going to try to reflow them. Now, this will be my first time on a reflowing job. But, well, I got this for free, and so even if it just completely blows up, it's no big deal to me. So, let's get into it. Now for this part, I'm not actually gonna walk you through it like I did on my Game Boy video, but it's just because that there's just multiple steps and I don't know how to take one of these apart, so I need to have a guide help me. So, yeah, I'll just fast forward through that and you can get started. Yep, that's Dusty. So, you know it's time for an intermission. Again. Well, I know how I'd red ring now. Okay, now I got the circuit board out, the motherboard out, and cleaned. As you can see, it's a ton better than what it used to be. So, I'm gonna get off these X clamps and remove the heat sinks. Well, I got off the X clamps. I wasn't able to do it on camera because they were so frustrating to get off. But now, after extensive disassembly and cleaning, it's time to clean more to get all this thermal stuff off, this dried thermal paste. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to remove these brackets, these rubber brackets holding in the CPU and GPU. I'm going to use my sister's hair dryer. Now I pulled off all those tabs holding it on, and then I sprayed it with some 91% alcohol. So now, just waiting for these chips to dry, and once they're done, we'll actually get to the doing stuff that isn't disassembly or cleaning. Anyways, let's fast forward. So I just pulled off all those plastic tabs, and then I sprayed it with some IPA. Now I'm just going to let it sit and dry, and then once it's dry, we can get onto the actual reflowing job. And I'm just going to go all around the board, just up here a few inches away to just warm everything up. Now I let the board cool, and now it's time to move on. It's time to reflow these, finally, after like 5 hours of me cleaning, heating, disassembling, and other stuff. It's finally time. Let's do this. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take some flux, put it on the tip of my screwdriver, and then go all around the chip. And now, the nerve-wracking part, actually reflowing. Oh, I'm so nervous. Well, there goes nothing. Well, there's a green light. Maybe? What? Some projects don't work out, and this is one of them. So, this one has the red light of death, but it's a worse kind than what it was. It was originally just cold solder joints or joints that weren't connecting, and now I've caused them to bridge and make the chip overheat, which then makes it the 2 blinking lights of death. So, I'm defeated for this. So, I'm just going to shelve this project. You thought I was going to throw it away, didn't you? Yeah, it's just going to sit on the shelf like that until I figure out what to do with it. So, thank you guys for watching, if you're watching. Subscribe and comment how I can improve these videos. And I'll see you next time.